Hi, in this video, I will be showing you problem number 3 of chapter 6 section 3 from the practice exam. Use the method of cylindrical shells to find the volume generated by rotating the region bounded by the given curves about the y-axis. Y equal to 2 times cube root of x, y equal to 0, x equal to 1. First we have to sketch this graph. 2 times cube root of x, y equal to 0, which is the x-axis, x equal to 1, which is this line, vertical line, x equal to 1. So you have to look at the graph, y equal to 2 times cube root of x, bounded by the lines y-axis and x equal to 1. So even though we are not interested in the entire graph of the function, we are interested only in that portion of the graph between 0 and 1. So when x equal to 0, y equal to 0, when x equal to 1, y equal to 2, so the graph, the cube root of, it's actually the cube root of x graph, which is vertically shift, which is stretched by 2 units because of the 2 factor in front. This will be the shape of the graph. You can check this in your graphing calculator as well. Now we have to use the cylindrical shell method to find the volume generated by rotating the region about the y-axis. Now we are going to sketch another graph where we show how the volume works. So the axis of rotation is y. So when we rotate this region over here in this graph about the y-axis, this is how we are going to get the region. Now we are going to, the question is asking us to do the method of cylindrical shells to get the volume. So we are going to place the cylinder at a distance x from the axis of rotation. So this radius of the cylinder is going to be x. So when we find out the volume, it is integral the circumference, height and the thickness. So integral from 0 through, in this case it's x equal to 1. It is from 0 through 1. So let's find out the circumference, which is equal to the circumference of the cylinder whose radius is x. So it is 2 pi radius. In this case it is 2 pi x. And then the height, which is equal to the function y. In this case the value of y equal to 2 times square cube root of x. And then the thickness, the cylinder is placed vertically, so the thickness will be along the x-axis, which is delta x. C stands for circumference, H stands for the height, T stands for the thickness. So it is volume is integral 0 through 1 because we are going to place the cylinder throughout the region, which is starting from 0 through 1. And then circumference, which is 2 pi x, and then height, which is 2 times cube root of x, that is height, and then the thickness is going to be dx. So it is delta x in the integral, it should be written as dx. So it is integral 0 to 1, then 2 times 2, that will be a 4 pi, then x times cube root of x. Cube root of x can be written as x to the power 1/3 dx. Or 4 pi can be taken out of the integral sign. It is integral 0 to 1, x to the power 1 times x to the power 1/3, so which is x to the power 4/3 dx, which is 4 pi. Integrating, it is x to the 4/3 plus 1 over 4/3 plus 1 between the limit 0 and 1. So it is 4 pi times, if you flip the 7 over 3, it is 3 over 7 times 1 minus 0. So it is going to be 12 pi over 7 cubic units. Hope this video helps.